I've done a lot of crazy things in my life. Some people might call me reckless. I packed up all the stuff I had one year with my brother and moved to Florida. We didn't have any jobs. We didn't have a plan. We had a little bit of cash. Uh, we did it. And then I remember spending all the savings and tax return one year to buy, all the drywall tools I needed to start doing drywall finish and subcontracting. And I just went at it. And then I went to school to be a programmer when I filed bankruptcy. My wife and I were both in school, and we made it. And just recently, I decided I wasn't happy. I was reflecting and didn't figure out why I settled, so I switched jobs, moved to Florida, working remote. And people ask me, how do we do that? And before I answer, I'm going to read a message one of my friends sent me when I was asking for some feedback. I'm not going to read the whole thing. I'll just read the pertinent part. So he said, you're one of the only doers I'm friends with. There's so many people talk about wanting something in life, a workout routine, a sport, a career, and they stick to it for a while but ultimately quit. When you say you're going to do something, you do it and put forth your best effort. Most people don't do that. So, this is how we do it. And I'm going to steal a line from Boiler Room. Act as if. Just act as if you're going to make it. Your car, a Ferrari. Your $10 sports coat, banging. You're the man. You're doing it. Whatever you're going to do, it's going to work out, and you just do your best. Which sounds silly. And that's not how I run through life. I actually make plans. I think about what I want. I make a goal. And then I try to fix steps to get there. And those steps, I got to think. What's the worst thing that could happen in this scenario? Then I plan for that. How am I going to feel when that happens? I got to feel it first. And then I plan. Figure out, okay, how am I going to react to it? Baseline. I know what I'm going to do. Okay, what's the best case scenario then? Probably going to overachieve. Okay. We know what that's like. Everybody's excited for that. Don't got to plan too much for that. Though it's good to sit and feel it for a minute. And then what do you think's most likely? Practically. This isn't the optimistic side of you. I mean, you can come down and be realistic, a little bit of pessimistic, This is like probably my luck kind of thing. And you plan for that too. And the reason you do this is so you can act as if. The worst thing already happens. If I lost my job right now, I have a plan. I know what we'll do. It won't be ideal, but it won't be devastating. That affords me a lot. Now, no matter what, I know that I'm going to be okay. Then I establish a mid base if I can. You get the plans, you get default backup plans. And I do this quickly, and it seems like I'm reckless, and I do take a lot of risk, but all my risk has these steps in it. And what happens if you don't do this is, it's probably not going to happen. And then you'll be reserved. Would you take the extra chance? Would you do that extra? You probably won't. You're reacting. You're not being proactive. If you've covered all your baselines, you don't have to worry anymore. Now you can be proactive. You haven't heard back from the boss about your raise? Ping him. Hey, we talked. You said you were going to get a hold of me. What about that raise? You don't have to worry about it. There's no fear. The worst thing that can happen, you're already prepped for. So anything else, fine. If that happens, fine. There's no reason not to just jump for what you want in that case. That's what I do. Set your goal, make your plan, and everywhere you see along the way, make your stop points, make your worst case scenarios. That's what planning does. It gives you that control, and then you're able to do the extra that successful people would do. You spend the extra energy because you don't have to worry about what if this, or you don't have to try to be reserved. You don't want to get too excited in case it doesn't happen. I mean, you want to be practical, yeah, but you want to get excited. Like, get excited. That's part of the fun of life. And if you do this, then, like I said, your bases are covered. So you can just allow yourself to be excited. And you can inspire that excitement in other people. So you can spread it. And that's how you be a doer. That's it. Just plan it out and then run through the motions.